This is a story that hangs on a technicality. Margie Malone Tuckson, U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder's sister-in-law, says she does not technically own the building where an Atlanta area abortion clinic sat. That clinic was home to a doctor indicted in 2011 for Medicaid fraud. Tuckson told Watchdog.org's Will Swaim that she doesn't technically own the building located at 6210 Old National Highway in College Park, Georgia, but Fulton County tax records show that Tuckson and Holder's wife, Sharon Malone Holder, do own the building as part of a trust. A statement from the Georgia Department of Law shows the building was home to Old National Gynecology. The doctor who practiced at Old National? Dr. Tyrone Cecil Malloy. He was indicted by a Georgia grand jury on Medicaid fraud charges back in 2011.
When I first spoke to Ms. Tuckson by phone, she denied that she or her sister, that is Eric Holder's wife, had anything to do with the Fulton County building. When I told her that we had tax records that showed she was the owner, she said, well, that's a lie. I'm looking at the property deed right now, and I am not on that deed, and my sister's not on that deed. I asked her, how do you happen to have in front of you the deed to a piece of property you don't own? I mean, I couldn't even find the deed to my own property, I pointed out to her. And she paused for a moment and then said, sort of quietly, I just pulled it up. And I said, do you mean you got it online? And she said, I'm not going to do your work for you. That's your job to find it. You get paid for this. I don't. She was, all in all, sort of patient with me and stayed on the phone for a while. And I asked her to square with me the tax assessor's record and the deed, and she wouldn't do that.
Sherry Babich-Jeffy, a senior fellow at the University of Southern California's Price School of Public Policy, says many politicians have blind trusts and own buildings, but the Holder story shows that the blind part of a blind trust is a matter of perception. Troy Newman, president of Operation Rescue, a national pro-life organization based in Wichita, Kansas, says the link between Holder, his wife, the building, and the abortion doctor is a clear conflict of interest.
I don't mean to take anything away from the serious issue of whether somebody is pro-life or pro-choice, but there is also this really important legal question of whether the nation's top lawman, Eric Holder, sees his wife's ownership through a family trust of this building as a serious conflict of interest for himself.
For Watchdog.org, I'm Benjamin Yount.